Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I hope I caught you on a good day. My name is the Shasta One, and once again, this is Hardcore Minecraft. As the title now alludes, we are at, I believe, day 845. Actually, we're at day 843. I believe that my stream title is a lie. But we're going to start off. Okay, we started off on the wrong foot. Can we try this again? Okay. I'm the Shasta One, and we're starting out on day 843. All right, even with the house again, let's just jump in, shall we? Sounds great to me. I've been thinking about this all day. And there you go. Is that accurate? Is my timer going right now? Is it? Am I really at 211 hours? I am. Okay. 211 divided by 24. That is 8 days. 8.8 days. Holy cow. Moving into 9 days territory. We're getting kind of close to like double digits of actual real life days spent in this world, which is pretty hype. I'm really at the point where like I am building just random things like that bridge, like this pathway, just because like, you know, Shasta wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. That's basically where I'm at. I feel like the king of the world right now, and only like a serious screw up on my part stands between me and immortality. I mean, look at this big old sexy bridge. This isn't even the last thing that you guys saw. Actually, I posted some spoilers in the official Shasta One Discord last night. Let's get a look at that sexy body. Can I do this? Oh, I can't F5 while lying in bed. You might see a new color on my legs. Chest. Look at this sweet cactus man. Completely covered in netherite. If you look down at the tools next to me, that's all netherite, baby. So I was wiped out last night. You might be able to tell because I got the HD camera that I'm also a little wiped out tonight. I'm running on so little sleep right now that I'm actually a little wired. Have you ever been there before? Like you stay up too late and you push straight through tired into this like surreal kind of just exhausted energy. It's like you just don't, all your cares just disappear. It's just like this is me right now. I'm a mess. I'm all just worked up and wiped out. This is just what I'm going with here. That's the state that I'm in right now. And I was also kind of there last night, so like I said in the Discord, I didn't feel like streaming. I wasn't like down or anything or bumming. I was just tired. And that did not mean I could get any sleep last night. Oh no, my brain was buzzing, baby. Partially on this Minecraft world. And so what all I did while I was offline is I made a shit ton of TNT. I made, I think, 4 stacks of TNT. And I decided that using beds for mining for netherite, that clearly wasn't working out for me. So what I did was I dug these forever long tunnels in the nether. 200 blocks long in some cases. Basically, I would dig until I ran into some lava. And then I was like, all right, this tunnel's good. Start placing TNT. And then I just strings and strings of TNT for hundreds of blocks. Light up one end and then just let it go, baby. And since ancient debris, the ore that netherite comes from, it can't be destroyed by explosions, and it can't be destroyed by fire or lava. It just floats on top of lava. That's all that's left. It's kind of the same principle as the bed technique, just a little more efficient. And so within like 30 minutes, I was able to get enough netherite to completely cover this sexy cactus body and convert all of my tools. It was still kind of a slog. I'm not sure how much of an entertaining stream it would have been. But, I'm glad I got it knocked out. I got the advancement and all that, It was like cover me in netherite or something along those lines. What's that advancement? Cover me in debris! Get a full suit of netherite armor. So I knocked that out last night. Also, I like how the advancement is using Micah Ilberry's texture for a furious cocktail. It is in fact showing a giant glass of milk. That's a rare one that I have not gotten. This would be a really easy achievement to get too. Subspace bubble? Use the nether to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld? I mean, I could do that. Meh. So what am I getting into today? That's enough of an introductory ramble, wasn't it? So, oh, I'm not wearing my glider. I'll go ahead and get that back before I break my ankles again. What am I doing today? I think that, look, y'all, I counted it up. I have like 80, just about 80 double chests in my upstairs storage area. And I gotta be real with y'all. I think I've outgrown the house. This house here. The house I have been living in literally since the beginning of this world. I think that I've just outgrown it. So what that means is I'm not going to like raise it or anything. It just means that I think that I'm going to build a storage area out back. Because I'm really married to this location, right? Because this is where like all of my main farms are. I think what I'm going to do on this stream is instead of building, I might do a little deconstruction. Because let me... I could have streamed a little earlier today, but I actually spent a little time just signing in and looking around and thinking, what the hell am I even going to do? Like, what's next? I pretty much have everything I ever dreamed of in this Minecraft world, which is crazy to me. So I think what I'm going to do, since I already have a bamboo farm, I'm going to tear down this sad, trusty, reliable, hopelessly overwhelmed mini bamboo farm right here. True Gamer Guy, welcome. Hey, hope you're having a good day. Well, building a basement is kind of the idea. So this is my backyard here, you know? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this down and I'm going to build a massive, massive storage hall directly into this mountain behind me. So there'll be like a brief tunnel, like a wide tunnel, you know? This thing is going to look like something out of the Lord of the Rings. We got to have some big, wide, open areas in the center of this mountain behind us, right? I want to mine this thing out a little bit and just fill it with an expanded version of the Shulkercraft auto sorter storage system. That particular system holds, I believe, 2 million blocks. And when I built it on the Humble server about this time last year, I found that it was even 2 million blocks of storage space was not enough for my needs. And that's definitely not enough for my needs on this particular world. So I'm going to add a few chests, and by a few, I mean probably a couple hundred more. And hopefully that'll be good for a while. I'd like to set it up in a way that can be somewhat expandable. That would be really nice. Because like this storage situation, y'all, like this is getting out of hand. Like, I literally do not have a spare chest, and some of these are so full that I have to just resort to some pretty absurd measures just to store it all. Like, my storage is moving down into the second floor of my house, and I don't want that! I don't want that in the slightest. So, it's time to, I believe, say goodbye to some old builds from earlier on in this world. That's just how it works sometimes, you know? I think that's just what I have to do. In the name of progress and all that. Because I am not particularly nostalgic for that small bamboo farm in the backyard. And I am not particularly nostalgic for the sugarcane farm that is right next to me. So I will take my brand spanking new netherite gimli axe. And it's time to start breaking shit, y'all. So I think I'm just going to keep the chests there because let me well, I can show you on this map, True Gamer Guy. So this all used to be trees right here. Yeah, you can see my mouse. This all used to be trees. So I have a stupid amount of wood right now. So I think I'm going to leave all the chests like up in the ceiling as is. And this may be your actual question. I may be moving all the contents of those chests into my new storage area underneath this mountain. I think that's the way to do it, dude. I have to do it. I'm kind of stuck because I want all this to be accessible, and I also want to like live inside of a house. Like, I'm very proud of how long I was able to make this house work. Because this is one of the few things on this world that I did not just steal from YouTube. Okay, I credit every build, but you know, this is actually my own design, this house, and I'm very, very proud of it. And I made it last for 8.5 real life days before I was like, I need to move out. I don't want to leave it behind. I want to stay kind of close. I don't know where that ramble was going, but this is what I was wrestling with before I even hit play on this stream. So I've been rambling for a solid 11 minutes. Let's go ahead and let's break stuff. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be every single one of these completely full of bamboo. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, let's start from the top. This is weird, dude. I suppose, you know, one more screenshot for the road. Yeah, you think so? So it's got those, I still consider them new. It has those new light up map frames, item frames behind it, so it's all evenly lit. And it's beautiful, man. Like, I really like looking at this because you can see like my little dock that goes down to the waterfront, my iron farm there, creeper farm. Of course, the cactus farm kind of stands out. That cactus farm is really pretty on the map. I'm very glad it came out that way. And of course, just the path, the bridge, it kind of, when you look at it from above, it almost looks like I know what I'm doing, right? I'm putting on a really good show here. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I kind of sign in every day and just like, all right, what are we gonna do today, brain? That kind of thing, you know? Except I'm not asking like brain of Pinky in the brain. I'm literally asking my brain, like, what are we supposed to do? This feels so counterproductive to me almost. It's weird because, you know, ostensibly, like, at face value, Minecraft is all about the build. Very rarely do you like deconstruct things, but this is just kind of getting in the way. Like I'm fighting off a little bit of just like there is some small part of me like down by the pit of my stomach that's just like, bro, you spent time on this. Why are you tearing it down? This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Wait for it. Wait for it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's still there. That one's so bad. What if I... Oh, and here comes the boom. I was like, it'd be really funny if I just deleted that comment. What's up, Quantagon? Dude, hope you're doing well. I don't know why. Without context, that question is very funny. But yeah, I did play the Ballad of Gay Tony. I played through that and The Lost and the Damned for GTA 4. And they were so good. Like that was I remember, and maybe you remember watching me stream it. I was super leery about not playing as Nico for both of those. It seemed weird. Like I wanted more adventures of Nico. But it was good. I'm more thinking of The Lost and the Damned when you like play as the biker dude. Man, it's been so long since I played the Ballad of Gay Tony though. Like I gotta access those brain cells that haven't been dusted off in a couple years. I've slept since then, but not recently, if you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, inventory is full. Fortunately, we got them shulker boxes, dude. Give me the shulker boxes. Boom, 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 boom. Some John Lee Hooker right there. Man, my coworker today was asking about like what kind of music I listen to, and I even told him, I was like, dude, like I hate this answer, but it really is just like whatever I'm feeling like that day. Just kind of gave him the rundown. Listened to a lot of classic rock as a kid. That led me to blues rock, which led me to like 1920s through 1940s Delta blues, like the old acoustic stuff, which led me to like electric blues and John Lee Hooker, which is how I got on this tangent. And then now it's just like, you know, a lot of folk punk, a lot of 90s gangster rap. Man, there are just so many there are so many video games that I would play if Minecraft did not exist. Sometimes I think about this. It's like I've spent so much of my life playing Minecraft, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. It's just, this is really the ultimate game for my tastes. But yeah, there is a part of my brain that's like, dude, it'd be awesome to go back and play. I mean, this is just speaking. This is right up true gamer guy's alley, you know. But like, it'd be awesome to go back and replay some of those Grand Theft Auto 4 DLC. By the way, I saw someone playing Grand Theft Auto 4 on the Steam Deck, and the performance was awful, which surprised me because I've played Grand Theft Auto 4 on Linux, and the performance was great. Kind of wondered what happened. Maybe they didn't like set it up right or something. Here we go. Here's the explosion of bamboo. Oh, it actually lagged. I was dropping so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Toss down another light blue shulker box. Yeah, of course you picked a great dang game to get back into there, true gamer guy. Yusef Amir, I can see him. I can visualize his face in my mind, but man, I would have to go back and play. I'll just throw down that tool real quick. That hurt me a little bit just to throw around my netherite tools after working so hard to get them last night. But we're keeping it together. We're keeping it together. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like leave this chest here, just like a surprise double chest cache of bamboo. What's a guy to do, you know? I got a whole bamboo farm down here. Oh my God, Shasta, don't splat into the ceiling, dude. Yeah, this is basically like all netherrack that I got from trying to get netherite. And I actually have to like, I cannot fill this chest up with netherite because it will outpace the bamboo I'm getting from the bamboo farm. Like these literally can't fill fast enough. It cooks faster than I get bamboo from the fuel, was it the fuel minecart that's running behind the auto smelter here? Wow, my brain just turned off for that entire sentence. Really wish. I'm surprised that PS5 doesn't have backwards compatibility for GTA 4. That's kind of surprising to me. Said I don't know that much about I checked out on the PlayStation just as a series basically after PS3. So like I can visualize the PS4 in my mind. It kind of just looked like a blacked out Blu-ray player to my mind. And then of course the PS5 looks like Seto Kaiba's jacket from Yu-Gi-Oh, except like laying down sideways. Okay, so I got that deconstructed. Did I just leave the shulker boxes outside? Yes, I did. Gotta do a quick little pickup. Do I have a bamboo chest? Why was a bamboo chest even necessary? Yeah, I don't. Of course I do! Oh my God, and it's almost empty. We're about to do some work on that bad boy. Boom. Dude, I spent a little time yesterday on the other side of the camera. I actually decided to check out some other hardcore Minecraft streamers who were live last night on Twitch. And that was a pretty fun experience, man. just like being in the chat and shooting the shit with people who are going through the same struggle as me. Talked to a guy who had been streaming for 9 hours. He was on like the 40th day of his particular Minecraft world, just getting ready to take on the dragon. Like, he was doing so much better than I was, that's for sure. He was like, his like Tree Leaf Tree, I think was his name. I should have followed. I meant to follow, but I was like, again, just half asleep. I've spent the past couple days just in a daze of my own design. Before I pick up those shulker boxes, let's offload this ish. My gunpowder chest is already full, so I'll just get rid of that guy. The scary thing about building that auto sorter, though, is that I'm already getting some lag spikes around my house, and I assume that's just from the variety of... I just picked up that stupid gunpowder. The variety of farms. I tell you what, man, the next game I already have my next game queued up. I picked up the Outer Worlds, not the Outer Wilds. I keep making that mistake, but I'm gonna play the Outer Worlds after I die on this Minecraft world. Which that may be a while because like it's gonna take something really stupid for me to die at this point, and I'm in the driver's seat, so something stupid could happen at any moment. But that's what it's gonna take because I'm past a lot of the risky stuff. But yeah, man, I miss GTA 4. Every time I return to a Grand Theft Auto game, at least outside of GTA 5, throwing a little shade there on the side. You see what I did there? Basically, every Grand Theft Auto game, besides the latest one, I go back to it and it's like revisiting an old friend. Yeah, you know what they're gonna say. You've heard their jokes 1,000 times, but it's so good, man. Xtanium still has not missed a stream. The streak continues. What's up, dude? I didn't mean to pick that one up. My new netherite pickaxe is just too dang efficient at this point. All right, we just about got that emptied. Let's go ahead and offload the oods and the potions. Lord knows I don't have enough bottles. And probably the minecart as well. Did I put the minecarts in? I did. Except this chest is full. You see, this is the kind of storage woes I'm dealing with right now. Let's just throw it in this one. Feels gross. My immaculate manual sorting is now just in disarray. So this is strange. We got this dug out. You know what else is strange? I've started rehearsing for this theater production that I'm providing drums for in about a month. And what that means is that I have all of these Disney songs stuck in my head. And some people are Disney people, you know? Do you have Disney people in your life that they're just like, oh my God, we go to Disneyland every year or Disney World. And I've watched every frame of animation that Mickey Mouse has appeared in. And it's the world of imagination, man. What can you not like? Like, just people who go way too hard on Disney. I'm not one of those people. And yet, because I am rehearsing about 2 hours worth of music, this is all just like bouncing around in my head right now. And every so often, I can squeeze through an independent thought that's not all just like, you know, big old theater production. We're so happy and joyous even when we're sad and learning life lessons about growing up. Like, that's all bouncing around in my head right now. It's a lot. Especially since I'm like, you know, used to some punk rock and stuff bouncing around up there. It's a change of pace. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. I've got all this Disney bouncing around. Do I just start it right here? I kind of want to just start it right here. I'm going to. I think I'm going to start it right here. Actually, so if I start it right there, what am I going to do with this second story porch? Maybe I wonder if Xtanium just like showed up and said, "Bro, I didn't miss a stream," and then he's just like, "I'm out of here." Yeah, let me get a look from this side. I haven't seen the back of this house since I built that abomination. So what I could do, this opening is 7 blocks wide, and this is exactly 7 blocks wide as well. See where I'm going with this? I could just connect it. Just have this big old storage tunnel going just straight out here. I'd have to move it down a little bit. I have to move it down a couple blocks, though, if I did that. My other thing about this... Oh, I gotta have this centered, though. That's the tricky part. So I am on Y of 103. And I have until 101. Oh boy. I can go down 2 blocks before I start running into my own basement. Because that's the thing, my basement is already... There's a lot underneath. There's a lot down here. Got my nether portal, got my bamboo farm, got my auto smelter that's connected to the bamboo farm, got a stone farm here. I don't want to just barrel through all that, right? See, my other thought was I could just start it like right here, because this looks like storage. And I can make like an expanded backyard that has like a stairway that goes up here and goes into like over here. That is an option. That's a thing. That's a thing that we can do. It's just a little out of the way. I want this to be accessible. That's the tricky part. Some mad part of me is like, you have all this space over there. And let me see. Like, realistically, I don't need to AFK by my creeper farm. I already have a lot of gunpowder, and I need to be up on that platform for the creeper farm to even produce. I have a lot of iron. Not a stupid amount of iron. That's a pretty humble iron farm I still got going over there, but like, I can't imagine what I would need that much iron for. Just hoppers and rails. The cactus farm is producing beyond my wildest expectations, so I don't really need it either. Let's tear this down while we're here. I know. I'm sorry, sugarcane farm. You're just useless, man. I gotta ramble about my Mardi Gras party too. That's why I didn't stream on Tuesday. The neighborhood that I live in, every year except for last year, for obvious reasons, has thrown a Mardi Gras party. Just like the whole neighborhood, everybody's invited. If you live on the block, you're welcome into the house. And as tradition dictates, you know, if you're familiar with Mardi Gras traditions, you have to have a king cake. It's a New Orleans tradition. And the king cake is like a delicious cake. And there is a plastic baby baked inside. And if your slice of cake that you get, everyone has to have a slice. If your slice contains that plastic baby, that means you're hosting next year. And you're buying next year's baby cake. Well, in February of 2020, like just before the pandemic kicked off, we had our 2020 Mardi Gras party. And Zeta and I got the plastic baby. So we were hosting not 2021, but 2022. It was a blast, dude. It also encouraged me and Zeta to like do a deep clean of the house, and the house looks fantastic. Like Zeta is buzzing right now. She's so happy with how the house looks, which, you know, makes me happy too. And the house does look pretty dang good, I gotta say. That's still good, good, good. Oh crap, I forgot about this part. Okay, it's fairly contained. Oh no, so here's what I gotta do. These are waterlogged. That's not so bad. We got this. And dude, I went over the top for the Mardi Gras party. Like, I bought... There's not too many people in our neighborhood. Come on. But I bought like 3 different bottles of wine. I got some Sazerac supplies, which means I had to buy some decent whiskey, some absinthe. Woo! You know, bitters. What all? You start with the chilled glass. You just coat it with some of that absinthe, a very light amount of absinthe. Just for that licorice flavor, you know, around the glass. Pour in a couple ounces of some pretty good whiskey or bourbon, depending on what you got on you. Couple of pieces of lemon peel, which I was peeling right there at the bar for the guests. A single cube of ice and a half a sugar cube. And a little splash of water. And you got yourself a Sazerac. And I was making those like it was my damn job. Everybody was pretty happy with them, which makes me happy. You know, the nice part about hosting like that and doing all this work beforehand is that when the time for the party comes around, you know, there's nothing for you to worry about. You can just kick back in your own house and be like, "What you need? You guys good? Yeah? Nice." Because a lot of my anxiety is, I believe, self-induced. I just gotta be able to get out ahead of what my brain is thinking. And I think I successfully did that for this party. With Zeta's help, of course. A lot of help. I say, I guess observers go in here. They're redstone, right? Hopper's kind of redstone. I've got observers in here too. I might as well do a little consolidation. The Hopper's still a block. You guys still go in there. We're good. We're good. And then work, dude. I was not able to fall asleep last night until probably 2:30. And I was working on site today. I had to like go into a chemical plant. And I was moving. I had to test out these solenoid valve banks, which are like 50 pounds of solid metal and plastic. There's like these giant reinforced banks of valves that let through highly pressurized air. We're talking like if you stand in front of one of these things, they're gonna like blow a hole through you. It's super pressurized for like industrial purposes. And I had to test out each one of those. Just hook it up to my laptop, and when I flip a bit, that each individual port turns on as expected. A blast of air comes out, and I had to move all those around, and my arms are dead. Like I feel like I did a weightlifting regimen, dude. It was a lot. And so I came home, and I wanted to just be like, you know, hold all my calls. I'm going to the bar. Just rest my elbows on some imagined polished wood. Just like, I imagine I'm at the bar in Cheers, you know, where everybody knows your name. Sit next to Norm. And just like stare off into space until I'm ready for bed. Because I was just wiped out. And I was like, you know what? I haven't streamed in a couple days. Let's go, baby. we can pull some energy from somewhere. Let's do it. And here we are. And I gotta say that this was the right decision because I'm feeling pretty dang good, dude. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? I guess a piston's also, it's a block, but it's also like a redstone thing too. Do I have pistons in here? I do. I'm just gonna slowly move these pieces in there as I see fit. How are we doing? Pretty good. Yeah, those are all still empty. Maybe I should just get rid of those shulker boxes until I need them. Anyway, the invisible cup is back, by the way. Delicious. That bizarre slurp is, of course, from Old Greg. It's a very obscure Old Greg reference. You'd think I would go for a more popular one. There's just little bits of that video because me and my friends watched that to death my freshman year of college. Oh, like, 2008, 2009. And so, like, pretty much every part of that script is burned into my psyche. And so even, like, obscure little throwaway lines like that one, like, ugh, delicious. It's just, I can't escape it. It's just deep in my thoughts. I'm just back here agonizing over this decision, dude. What if I start it right here? What would that look like? Okay, so envision this. This be another thing that I would not be able to show off from the air. But what if the entrance to my storage was right here in this dirt wall? And it like tunnels, there's walls and walls of chests on either side. It tunnels underneath the cacti and goes all the way out here before it starts branching out to either side. That would give me my extra chests, you know. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like that because so Shulkercraft's design, it's like an inverse T. It's like you walk in and there's a tunnel in front of you, there's a tunnel to your left, and a tunnel to your right. But for my design, what if there was, the tunnel that you walk into the hub is also lined with chests? That's a thought. I don't know if it's a particularly good thought, but it's a thought that I'm having right here. The 1, 2, I think I need 8 blocks of coverage, vertical height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's 8. Not quite enough for my needs. That's easily solved. Yeah, this chest is empty. Kaboom. I think I used this to make a single cake. That's the only time I've ever used this chicken farm. It's so bizarre. That's really a holdover from my old Minecraft days. Always had a chicken farm going. Despite the fact that, like, I never lived off of chicken. I never needed the eggs. Let me see. Stream beats lo-fi. I think I'd throw on some beats, dude. Yeah. Oh, that's loud. Wait! Sorry, that probably made you sit up in your chair. That was loud even for me. Let me see. Level check. There we go. I like that. Ooh. Yeah, I could do with some groovy, non-Disney vibes for the duration of the stream. So if I dug this out and dug down, this would be tight. Like, I like the idea of this. Of having the entrance right here because it's just so tightly integrated with what I've already built. It would go just underneath the cactus farm. It goes right next to my house, which I still love and want to be close to. You walk out and you got a nice view of my villager farm, which they are slowly but surely trampling all their crops. I have no idea how that works. And it also doesn't disturb my now too small trading hall. I might need to call it that. I need to put a sign on that bad boy. The too small trading hall. And it should not interrupt any of my farms, and it's guaranteed to be underground. I think there's one part over here where it may pop out, and we're going to take a look at that real quick. See, the tunnel, because this is huge, the storage area is huge. It may pop out like right here, but honestly, I'm cool with that. So this may be awful. This may be brilliant. I think I have, it is within my power to make it brilliant. Not saying that I'm brilliant, because I'm stealing this from somebody else again. At least like the general idea. Because I'm actually at a point in like Minecraft design that I don't have to follow things to the letter anymore. That's a cool feeling. So I believe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like the familiar entrance hall, I suppose. And then I get a little weird with it. Building this is going to take me a while, but I think I already have all the supplies that I need, which is pretty hype. Also, see, that's just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to fix that real quick. This is why I usually have like a set idea before I stream. Kind of just vibing. Trying to think of what to do next. What a time to be alive. So check out this magic. Okay, I got a torch right there. A torch over here. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That cactus just got harvested. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we should be able to... This could be tough. Oh shit! I mined an extra sand block. That would have been perfect. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I just want this whole mountain to be hollow storage space, dude. Is that too much to ask? There we go. Those chill vibes are just a little too hot for my taste. Had to kick it down a notch. That looks good. Much better. What are they so angry about? Probably because I make them sit around in the rain, I suppose. So if I did this right here, it check out the initial dimensions of this storage room. Dig out an entrance that's 7 blocks wide, 7 blocks deep, and 10 blocks high. Oh no, this is taller than I thought. It's okay, we can make this cool. So that means this is the height that I need to work with. I was gonna go right under here. So what? I cannot dig out this block. 109. So 108 is my max height, so I need to get down to 98 before I start digging. Because otherwise this sand is just gonna fall. And that's 108. What I was just looking at, or is that 109? That's 109. So 108. That's my max height. So to get down to 98, that's only 4 blocks. So what we can do here, actually, there's 5 right there. Here we go, 6. In what direction? I can move closer to the chicken farm. I think that's actually what I gotta do. Dude, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for a big old chicken slaughter. I don't know. I think it is. They're not doing anything. I don't need feathers. That was all for arrows, and this is my original bow. I don't have a super bow. Like everything else, you know. I never put together like an ideal enchanted bow. You see, it doesn't even have a name, but this bow has survived for 8.5 real life days. This thing took on the dragon, the wither, raids, like all sorts of pillagers. It took on the well, I even used it in the ocean monument raid. Jeez. And it's still it's damaged, but I haven't needed arrows for that whole thing. So I think I'm gonna add more chests to my second floor just for the time being, just to get that stinking chicken farm out of the way. That's not the direction I want to place those in. There we go. That's for the eggs, and that is for the feathers that I am inevitably going to get. Go ahead and make it daytime, just for kicks. Go ahead and drop off my shulker boxes as well, because I don't need those for the time being. Oh, good. I was like, where's my one that's full of, what do I call it? My life preserver, my lifeboat. It's got a few essentials in that. It's really like a first aid kit. That shulker box I carry with me. Food, fireworks, extra elytra. This is the day for killing all my farms. Yo, this audio is gonna be awful. Just, I don't know. I think at max there's 24 chickens in there. Well, they don't occupy a whole block, so technically it could be like 24, 48. 96? There could be 96 chickens just all chilling in there. That'd be a cacophony, dude. Absent Crapson, what's up? Welcome to the Deconstruction stream. I've torn down 2 farms tonight, and I'm in the process of tearing down this chicken farm that I haven't used basically since I built it. It's been a pretty low-key stream so far, but it's about to get violent. Wow, one swing. One swing. It has been a pretty chill stream so far, and that's okay with me because I am pretty tired. Pretty sleepy. But I can play Minecraft while I'm sleepy. I can't really stream that much while I'm sleepy. I gotta have like a certain amount of energy to get this ramble out of my brain and into the microphone, you know? But I got enough of it tonight. We rolling. Stream soundtrack is helping me out a little bit. Just about got that deconstructed. Not as much chicken and feathers as I expected from that slaughterfest, but, you know, not too shabby. And just like that, RIP chicken farm. We're cleaning up around here a little bit. So I got rid of the sugarcane farm that was right here. You just saw me destroy the chicken farm there. And I cleaned up the backyard a little bit. I'll go ahead and show you that. Bam! No little bamboo farm anymore. We got its big brother downstairs taking care of all our bamboo needs, which is not much. I just realized I got to make sure that if I do make this giant item sorter built into the hill, I still got to avoid this, which is not a big room. That's not too hard. What I could do is I can have like a side entrance to this big item sorter, like right through here, just a doorway right here. That's just, there's chests all around it, you know, when you walk into this item sorter tunnel. Because imagine like seeing a plus sign from the air. That's what I want this to be, where you walk in one end, and then there's this center hub with 4 hallways all around it. And they're completely full of chests. Because I am just hopelessly out of storage space in my house. And I want to build an auto sorter that's very, very close to it, because this might be my favorite house I've ever built in Minecraft. And there's not that much to it. You know, it's just like the colors work very well. And I gotta say, like those teal or turquoise banners, those cyan banners, happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. And they just look so good. I just happened to get those in bulk from one of my traders, my villager traders over here. Seven wide. So this is the entrance to the grand item storage system. And there will be a staircase that goes down, I believe, 4 blocks. And then a long hallway from right here. And then at about right here, underneath the ground, of course, deep underneath the ground, be a hub. It's got to be deeper than that. I think that it's got to go out to like, yeah, it's got to go out to like right here. let me get the X and Y values for that nether portal room. Just make sure I won't be busting through that. But my calculations. This is about -430 and 713. -4. Well, okay, what's the farthest? I could just like box this off. So -435, let's say. Just got to get past that. Let's see, I need to get down to 98. That's 4 blocks. Is that too much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? No, perfect. I hope that this is effective, man. I really do think it's all this Disney music I've been rehearsing for, but I've been in a pretty good mood the past couple days. I think, one, I'm in a good mood today just because I was doing a lot of heavy lifting at work and I got that little workout buzz going. But the first time running through those Disney songs for this play that I'm providing drums for, I was overwhelmed. Like, I know it's a very familiar feeling my brain just like not being able to concentrate, being, oh god, this is so much. I'm not sure if I have enough time to complete this. And then the second time, same night, the second time I ran through all the songs on my little drum pad, trying to play along, reading the music, you know, live, I was able to pull it off. Like, it went pretty well. Another fine case of it never being as bad as I think it is. I still have a lot of work to do on that. Don't get me wrong. In fact, what I'm doing after I stream tonight is I will be rehearsing those songs on my drum set. But it feels good. Again, just a simple creative outlet, and also in a way that like is performative. Could be out in front of people again for the first time in a few years. You know, not counting Twitch. I appreciate you all. First time providing a live musical performance in a few years. That's what I'm excited about. Okay, so we still got 2 more blocks to go. This is 99 and this is 98. Let's go. Do I? Yes, I do. Have a bet on me? Ooh. Soon to be boyfriend, yeah? That's awesome. To start using more than a facial cleanser and moisturizer. Also awesome. Whatever magic you use to convince him to use more than that, you gotta tell Zeta. She's been encouraging me to do more than that for years. So what additional... This is... You probably see just how like unwashed from work my face is already. It was a pretty warm day here today in Shastatown, USA, and I'm pretty grungy at the moment. But what are the additional steps after facial cleanser and moisturizer? What comes after those two? Because those two like strike me as like the big essentials. You might be able to help me out here. So I think let's go ahead and clear those out. I like that. What do I want this to look like? Since I have so much wood, I kind of want this to be like a multicolored wooden staircase. Oh my god, I might do a checkerboard floor, like dark oak, like that deep, deep brown and some white birch as a strong wood contrast. I think that would look good. Oh, that's cool. I've heard of that. Just like something that you apply to your face and then it dries a little bit. It becomes more of a solid and then you can just like pull it off as like one big thing. This is just one of many subjects that I'm pretty dang ignorant in. When I was in my late teens and early 20s, I had an acne problem, and I use like I think it's salicylic acid, like that really abrasive stuff. It feels like it has like little pumice stones in it. Just rubbed it all over my face, which was a lot easier when I didn't have a beard. And I think that helped, but it would have probably would have helped me more if I'd taken more steps than that. He liked how it looked after trying it, so he wanted to continue using it. Hell yeah. Mine that out as well. No! Star Trek, what are you doing? I've been rambling about my own skincare issues back in the day, back in my late teens, early 20s. You probably still can't hear this right now. I was saying that you need to share your ways with Zeta, however you convinced your boyfriend, or soon-to-be boyfriend. Also, like, soon-to-be boyfriend just implies some excellent confidence. She's like, well, yeah, you know, soon to be, not quite there yet, but trending in a good direction. I like it. So this gets me down to 98. This has to be 10 blocks high. So this be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that accurate? That is accurate. So 107. Yeah, chemical peeling. So I was saying, I think Star Trek was muting me. But I think that's the one where like you put it on your face and it like becomes like a solid, like it's not really, doesn't really harden, it just becomes more of a solid. And then you just like peel it off as like one big piece. That's what I'm envisioning anyway. I don't know. I was saying that like the furthest I went in that direction was like the salicylic acid, the like anti-acne stuff, which I definitely needed in my late 20s, or in my early 20s, thankfully, not late 20s. Also, still just waiting on the day when Mojang adds a stone cutter, but for wood, because oh man, these stairs are expensive. I think what I'm going to do, I'll show you. Here's my test case right here. A single row. Oop, that is not exactly what I wanted to do. No, dude, that is some 1970s color scheme right there. Just 3 stripes all the way down. Ooh. I don't know if I could do that. What if I swapped them? Salicylic acid is actually a form of chemical peeling, really. The kind that I used was just like, it was a face wash. It felt like it had like little pumice stones in there. So it was like kind of abrasive as you applied it to your cheeks. Which of course, you know, the pain means it's working. A beta hydroxy acid. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've been through chemistry. Why can't it be an alpha hydroxy acid, bro? Stupid gym jokes. That's a weird one. But that right there is an absent craps in fact moment. Maybe I should stick to stone floors. Or, oh, well. That's true, Quantagon. It's chocolate and white chocolate. I can't do it. I think I gotta do some kind of stone. I definitely want it to be full stairs like that. I want it to be pretty steep. So let me just do a quick browse of what my options are. I could just do like polished white diorite floors. And then when we get to the bottom, we can like alternate. There is an alpha hydroxy acid. My gym joke, my gym bro joke actually has some scientific basis. So what if we take the polished diorite? I'm trying to visualize this. Lactic acid, that's one I'm familiar with as a runner. Glycolic acid and mandelic acid are all ahas. Alpha hydroxy acids. Do you have a chemistry background, Absent Crapson? A lot of that, unfortunately, is just like way over my head at this point. Yeah, I got through Chem 2 in college, and even that was pretty tough for me. Do the polished deep slate stairs. I'm just thinking about the materials that I can use for this. Aha, yeah. An obsessive skincare phase, and of course, skincare is all chemistry. Yeah, it's true. I didn't even think about that. Like managing the oils on your face, being able to like, you know, eliminate dead skin cells, make sure, you know, you got no bacteria buildup or like healthy bacteria at least. I guess I never considered that because I was the guy who just like, I wash my face and it's good, right? Water takes care of everything. Yes, cooking is indeed chemistry. And that's also chemistry that I'm bad at. I would struggle to find a chemistry that I'm good at. cooking drugs. Yo, Mr. White! Time to cook, Jesse. So what else we got? Like what can I use here? So what I'm debating is like something with like deep slate tiles, which is like a textured black, like deep gray block, and also polished diorite, which is like that, well, that block right there. For these stairs. I think actually that's a good way to put it. Baking is very much chemistry, and cooking is like it's arts. I mean, if you dial something down deep enough, everything is physics. I think some chemistry goes into the arts as well. Quantagon combines my rice with avocado, he says, then mix them with Doritos. I just made the weirdest snack ever. Dude, the rice and avocados, that sounds good. Actually, then you just like, you crinkle up the Doritos, right? And just use that as like a spread on top of the rice avocado mixture. Actually, I can actually see that tasting really good. What's wrong with me? My mouth is watering thinking about this. Is that a real thing, Quantagon? I'm willing to try this for science. Data's gonna come home from her book club, and I was gonna be up in the kitchen just sprinkling some Doritos on top of jasmine rice and avocados, just like this weird guac. I'll call it Quantaguac. Quantaguac. That's what it is. Perfection. So I think what I'm going to do here, because Lord knows I've just burnt enough time trying to think this through. I think I'm gonna do an old classic, which is I'm gonna alternate stone bricks. I know, stone bricks. I'm gonna alternate stone bricks for the floor down here with polished diorite, which makes this really cool pattern that kind of plays with your eyes a little bit, and it looks more complex than it actually is. And so, because the entirety of the build down there is it's all gonna be wood. Wood walls, wood ceiling. So having a stone brick floor is acceptable in my mind. So actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Polished on the edges. Stone brick. Polished down the center. Stone brick. This is my least productive stream ever. Damn it, that looks good. It's hard to go wrong with stone brick. I'm doing it. Quantagon basically like reads my inner monologue, I swear. You should put a very low ceiling on that steep stairwell too to lose your sanity. Like, that's how I operate, man. Sometimes when I yawn just to amuse myself, I go into the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin. Just turn it into a nice like Iceland banshee wail. That's a Shasta Fact moment there. That's a sleepy Shasta Fact moment. So sleepy. Oh, here comes another one. Can't force it. Yeah, this is a super energetic, high-key, crazy stream I got going on tonight. I'm just wiped out, man. I need a weekend already. Nice, long sleeps. Just get caught up on everything. Probably because I had 3 Sazeracs at that Mardi Gras party we threw on Tuesday. Those will catch up with you. You know what's funny? Like the opening 10 minutes, the hardest part of hosting a party for me is the opening 10 minutes. Like when the first people show up, when it's just like one person or a couple, and there's only like one group to entertain, I struggle with that a lot. My mind just goes blank. I'm like, do I offer him a drink? Do I just ask him to sit down? Like, do I just play music? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Despite the fact that I had everything under control. And then the moment that someone else comes in and then they can have a conversation and I can just like jump in with whatever wild observations I have on the subject that they're hitting, that's when I find my sweet spot in hosting a party. It's just surviving the opening 10 minutes of just like, how have you been? Small talk is necessary, man. And I don't hate small talk like I used to. I used to say I hated small talk just because I was bad at it. Now I'm just honest to myself that I'm bad at it. And I try. And some days I'm more successful than others. But apologies to my dear friends and neighbors for having to put up with my small talk practice. I've been doing pretty good over the past few years, though, of having like different hobbies to talk about with people. Just like, here's what's going on in my life. And having my own contribution and not just putting the entire onus on the other person to have a reasonable, back and forth. Because that was my big thing. That's what really held me back with conversation for a long time, is that I was just so guarded. Just, I'm fascinated about your life. I care about what's going on with you. Tell me all about it. I ain't saying shit about what's going on in my life. I've gotten better about that. Oh, that's a good jam. 10 blocks high, 7 blocks wide, 7 blocks deep, 10 blocks high. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we should be good. Five, 6, 7, 8, 10. I know I just checked this, but I'm freaked out about it. Yeah, that's good, man. This could be really tall. 4, 5. Twice as tall as this opening here. 4, 5. Oh no, there was a torch on that one. Oh. Should there not have been a torch there? That was weird. What's this guy doing? There you go. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's classy. That's classy. Six, 7, 8, 9. Whee! So how far is your reach in this game? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. 1, 2, 7? It is 7. So if I go 3 blocks up and I dig straight up, I'm guaranteed to have a 10 high area. Perfect. Right here. Damn it. Oh my god, it's so tall. I hope that I can make this all work, man. This could be a huge build, and there's a lot of different farms and various underground rooms I gotta navigate. Whoa, I got a weird jump on that one. I got some launch. Day 851. So this opening room is 7 blocks deep, but do I want to start it right here? I don't think so. Start it where this thing has a proper ceiling, like all the way across. I think right here. My poor prisoner villagers are just critiquing my work as an iron golem burns in the background, just like a permanent Olympic torch up there. There he goes. So this is 1 right here. So I need to go 7 blocks deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Measure twice, cut once, you know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And I'm just going to keep that coal there, you know? Nice and decorative. Dude, as if I don't have enough stone from mining out the big cut over there. Ooh, Absent Crabson, have you seen my implementation of your proposed cut out of the land over by the bridge? 'Cause I am so happy with that area over there. I haven't added anything to it. I've just been waging war against the local tree population. But oh, it looks good. It feeds the imagination. Yeah, let me show you. Pew! Look at that. Look at that. We're going to get a nice close-up view here. From this side as well. Look. Oh my gosh. I might clean up these walls a little bit so they're not so sheer. I might, have a little like dirt at the bottom so it looks like it's a natural cliff face that's settled down into the water. I don't think I'm going to dig that any deeper. I kind of like how shallow it is where there used to be hill. And then landing over here is just very pretty. Like, you got this nice vantage point of the bridge now. See both sides. It looks like you actually needed the bridge. I have to add a boat. Oh, man. Just like build a boat out of blocks? Oh, that's a great idea. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm just like, the boat would probably stick to the channel like a boat would in real life, right? Like, any boats with like any rivers with heavy boat traffic have a channel that the boats stick to where it's like the river's at its deepest. Like maybe right there. Oh, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of a boat just being right here. Yeah, like an actual port. Because of course I have like a little hidden port for like teeny weeny dinky Minecraft boats right here. But like an actual port with like some docks and stuff. Yeah, I got a boat right here. That sounds good. Yeah. Okay, I have my streamer notes, you know. I'm adding that to my streamer notes. I appreciate that faith in me. I need that kind of encouragement when it comes to like custom builds. But that just looks so natural. So a boat right there, and I guess like, oh, I see. So the port would be on the ocean itself, right? So you have a boat that's just like going up the river, and then right here, like this little natural cove. And look at that, it's just like sheer cliff. So we can build up a nice port area right here. Kind of like what Chumbawamba was supposed to be, right? My first hardcore world, that feels like a pocket version of what we can accomplish on this ocean front right here. Oh my gosh, a port, and then like this is the bustling city area I always dreamed of in Chumbawamba. We got so much more real estate here, and it's not completely covered by stone bricks. This is workable. Oh my god, I like this. And I do think that, again, the bridge that is not my design, but oh my goodness. It looks like it was meant to be there just this entire time. Like, it looks really good. I'm very happy. That's part of like that's part of what encourages me just to keep playing on this world too. Like, I have infinite motivation for World 11. It's not just Minecraft, it's just World 11. Just because like everything has worked out in a very weird and satisfying way. And I like even having this, it's like right up on the dirt, but that's great because you got this observation area and just like, look at that view of just everything. I just want to take screenshots of everything. Just like, oh, that's a great view. One of these days, because I'm putting together like a Shasta 1 Reddit account. I'm going to add a couple porta potties on the end just for you, Quantagon. Some of those blue plastic porta potties, you know? But one of these days, I'm going to put together just like a whole like Imgur album and post it on Reddit so like 3 people can see it on there as well. And I like this path too. I like this path. I still got to add the lighting to this path so it's not just my torch grid. But it looks rough. It looks natural. It winds back and forth. This part's kind of rough. There's kind of too much green in it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it did wrong there. I'll figure it out. Hello! What's up, Killberry? Add street lamps with helmets, and the helmets prevent light fog. I don't follow. Does not compute. But my eye really itches. So my general thought, Aston Crabson, and you know, this is gonna sound predictable. Just because this is something that I've always dreamed of and I've never been able to accomplish it, is I want to have like a large scale village. Like, I want to have planned out streets. I want to plan the outlines of buildings and then just build these various buildings of different shapes and different like amounts of stories, different heights, and just have a working village. Like that sounds so dope to me. And I think if I plan it out that way, if I have planned streets and then I plan the outline of the buildings, and all the buildings are like, say, using this color palette right here. So like spruce wood, cobblestone foundations, and polished, what is that? Polished, is that granite? No, I'm blanking. Polished diorite. I think that's great. and add a toll to the bridge right next to the porta potties. I cannot speak for the One Can Wolf Pack, but I'm tired in a very satisfying way, and I am sleepy, which is separate from tired, in a less than satisfying way. So this has been a bleary-eyed stream, but the enthusiasm is there. Oh, dude, okay. Absacrabson's rolling. So hear me out, she says. A huge trading center in the middle, and then a whole ass village all around. So let's get this from above, Absacrabson, just to show you what we're working with here. Oh, pay toll to the porta potties. So, like, you have all of this space to use, varied heights, and just imagine, like, a village going up that hill. Imagine roads going up this hill of trees. And then just going all the way down here. And then, since these are the Jeff bridges, I have to add another bridge of this style that crosses this ravine. So, like, imagine a village, like, on either side of the ravine right here. Button up against this very dangerous snow. I don't know about that. Welcome, Micah. Once again, rude Twitch. Not notifying my people I've been streaming. It's a kind of low. The first half of this stream was kind of lonely. I was just kind of rambling out into the void. It was me and True Gamer Guy hanging out. It was nice. I will not put a KFC restaurant in my Minecraft world. That franchise gets enough like astroturfed marketing on the internet that they don't need any help from me. Screw the Colonel. He doesn't need my help. I will put a Waffle House in the middle of the Nether, in the middle of a lava pool. It's got to be a restaurant I like. I don't like Taco Bell. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. It's never been for me. McDonald's. That entire build stream will be on mute because I'll be blasting rock and roll McDonald's in the background for that entire build. Get an upper vantage point again. Absacrabson says, like a trading center with all the different types of jobs in it. It would make so much sense to have a big harbor with boats and such because they're an export city. I like it. Killberry's got the right idea. Make your own restaurant. They only serve wolf brand and tortas. And wolf brand and tortas are both in my game right now, so it's totally doable. Oh my gosh. Micah, you gotta elaborate on that, dude. Your whole world has been on fire the last couple hours. So you've had your hands full. Oh my god, Absacrabson just throwing down the gauntlet. You're making a city, not a village. Underneath the trading center, there will be a secret meetup spot for cults. That was Skyrim had a quest like that, right? The Thieves Guild? Am I thinking of Skyrim? It was one of those RPGs I never finished. Yeah, to have a secret meetup spot like just beneath the town square just for cults. You know what that means, Quantagon? We gotta make sewers again. We gotta make a proper sewer system that leads out to like the oceans. Oh my god, I need to write all this down. Oh, no, wait, I see Absacrabson's ulterior motive here, though. You know, I threatened to play the Outer Worlds after I was done with this Minecraft world. She sat back in her chair just like, shit. I gotta keep him on Minecraft for as long as possible. What if... Okay, Shasta. What if you make an entire city? That'll keep you busy till at least 2024. That's the dream, Absent Crabson. That was my dream for Chumbawamba as well, to not be empty. I just never got far enough because I was disgusted with the amount of stone brick I was working with. She says, I've imagined Chumbawamba, but large and functional and not empty. I want the functional part. I want it all to have purpose. Otherwise, it will feel empty. An empty city is devoid of meaning for me as well. So I feel that. And we're making it for real now. Micah says, I've been trying to update the Koi Coffee, I might add, business website, and instead took the whole thing down. Oh no, I had no idea how to fix. Oh no. Is it fixed now? Are you on the other side of it? You're actually making a whole universe forced by an unknown force that will potentially kill you if you look at it for too long. That's Lovecraftian, Quantagon. I like it. That's some HP Lovecraft right there. Or some Nietzsche. You know? Over here staring off into the void, and the void staring back at you. I could just see this being a village. Like, look, it's so perfectly flat, just like right along this sheer cliff face. Down into the ocean. Like, this is the reason I was clearing these trees, because I want this to be a construction area. Bees! I already have 4 bees nests back home. We don't need it. I'll be my own mom here, Shasta. We have bees back home. Oh my goodness. You know what I need? I need more maps. I need to stop just like flying up here like a dingus. Because what I need to do... Oh, I almost just splatted right there. I need to expand the map off in this direction. Because this is up to date right here, but this is where we start our battle plan, Absent Crabson. Yeah, so like a port right there. Since this is all stone, maybe like a lighthouse on the corner here, which leads to the port. You know, we'll have like maybe like along this coast right here, you have like a Santa Monica Pier style like boardwalk that's overlooking the river. Maybe there should be like a diagonal bridge here where it gets narrow as well, just like a smaller bridge. I want to do something like right here too, because that's really pretty. That's pretty from above. All this exposed stone here makes it look like an evil cave. Maybe that won't work out. Oh, this is exciting. But it all starts by working on this. Evil cave where the cults meet. Oh, it could be like those caves on the Mississippi and Ohio River. You know, they're pirates of the state of Illinois. That was a thing back in the 1830s. Could be like that, you know, just have a nice little, like, have a campfire in there to spook people, freak people out. Oh my god, I need to... Did I just pick up some stone from that? Yeah, I did. This is why Minecraft is the greatest game of all time. It invites... If you have an imagination, you have infinite resources at your disposal. That's freaking awesome. It captures my imagination like nothing else does. When the villages, oh my god, Quantagon's on some deep LSD dive right now. When the village is done, man, you realize your skin has turned to raisins, forcefully to endure looking outside, realizing that the apocalypse had occurred without you knowing. Yeah, man. It's true. Lore just adds the long-term appeal of Minecraft. That's why I don't need other people. That's why I don't play on a server. I got my own lore to work with. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Just go ahead and dig this in. It's like conceptually, I know this should work. It's also a little freaky. Dude, role-playing is tough. That's tough for me. Because, like, I don't know. I really struggled with role-playing in the 2 D&D campaigns I've been in. It's just, like... Part of it's just, like, the job that I do, I think, is that I'm usually just, like, so mentally tired by the end of the workday that, like, I don't want to be anybody else but me. Like, I don't even have the energy to be anyone else but me. Adding functional farms to the lore and buildings, yeah. Makes it work so well. And again, I was trying that with Chumbawamba. Remember, like, one of the last buildings I added to Chumbawamba was it was an apothecary that was once a blacksmith shop. To explain the shape of it. And I gotta be honest, like, I didn't have a good enough grasp of the new blocks in Minecraft at the time. And I didn't have a good enough grasp of, you know, farms. The advanced... I didn't have... The good way to put it is I didn't have a good enough grasp of the modern technical side of Minecraft to make Chumbawamba work. I had bitten off more than I could chew at the time. And I think that I'm capable, at this point, of exceeding everything that we did in Chumbawamba. I believe that I am capable. And even if I'm not capable, just the belief that I am is that's powerful enough for people to do crazy things. Because I really think that, like, in life and in Minecraft, you really do follow a dream until someone tells you you can't, and you listen to them. Keep chasing that dream. Never lose your dinosaur, as they say in Step Brothers. This is so strange. Hopefully I can make this work. Some intense Shasta beats happening in the background. That is strange. That is very strange. All right, Shulker boys, what do you propose next? Because I'm gonna be modifying this shulker box storage design, by the way, if you're just joining. The 17 blocks deep, 17 blocks wide, and 10 blocks high. But I don't want that. So this is the main hub that the shulker boys are talking about. 13 blocks wide, 32 blocks deep, 32 blocks deep, and 8 blocks high. Okay. I can do that. Quanticon said, I tried to make this map for a friend of mine about a cannibalistic hotel owner. Yo, that's some, like, H.H. Holmes Devil in the White City shit right there. I don't think he ever ate anybody, but he had, like, you know, this murder house in Chicago. Back about the 1893 Chicago Fair, the Chicago World's Exhibition. He's a creepy, creepy dude. So what, the hotel owner would, like, check people in, here's your room, and then just, like, eat his guests. That's pretty good, man. I'm gonna fill that in. Okay, so since I'm making this bigger than the Shulkercraft storage, only 8 blocks high. Okay, this is fine. I can work with this. So this is 7 blocks wide already? Yes. So 3, I need to add 3 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so here's the width of our tunnel. What if this just lags my world to death and I just can't play? No! Be gone, evil thoughts! I was gonna say I'll just, you know, get a new CPU, but the odds of that are pretty low right now. So since it's 8 blocks high, I need to be 1 taller. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just out of storage in my house. I ran out of storage in the original Shulker Box auto sorter. So I'm making an expanded version. And that's the nice thing about being even more comfortable with, you know, advanced Minecraft or what have you, with technical Minecraft, is that I'm very confident in my ability to modify the design in order to fit my needs, instead of just following everything right down to the block like I usually do. This is definitely growth for me as a Minecraft player from making all these farms. You stop seeing them as just like some arcane magic that someone put together for you and presented on YouTube. Suddenly it's interconnected ideas. It's like you see the individual bits of the Rube Goldberg machine that turns a villager and a 100-block drop into a raid for a raid farm. Stuff like that, you know? It's like progress. I like it. 32 blocks deep, though. This could be crazy. There's 2. Should light this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Torch. Torch every 10th block. 8, 9, 10. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. We're at 20 right there. 1, 2, 10, 30, 1, 2. Oh, interesting. That'll help me out a little bit. I can check my math. We're at negative 444. Easy to remember. $14. Should be 32 right there. Actually, so did I go 1 extra? 1, 2. And there's 20. 1, 2. 10. 1, 2. Now we're good. Okay. It's 13 wide, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Hopefully this took me out past the trading hall that is to the, I think it's, what is that? To the east of me. We'll see. That's Z of, again, 444. I'll also have to verify that when I'm done tunneling this out. Extanium! He was here just to check in to say he didn't miss the stream, and now he's checking in before bed. Dude, sleep well. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by and not missing a stream. Legend. Absolute legend. I feel like if I started a stream at like 3 in the morning, Xtanium would just like sit bolt upright in bed and be like, I gotta make that stream. Peace, man. So 444. Wow. That's all the way out here. That's like out beyond the original border of my settlement. Negative 444 starts right here. I don't even have to worry about messing with the creeper farm even. I'm out past it, dude. It's gonna be huge. Oh, I like this. This is like some early 90s like G-funk groove vibes. I like this particular track that's playing. Whatever it may be. Now we just mine up to the ceiling with my netherite tools. Feels good. I think that said like plus something to durability. It just adds to the durability somehow. Oh yeah, give me all that dirt. Let's go. Oops. Not that dirt. You can stay. You can stay. This is where I start needing the shulker boxes. I don't need that potion of fire resistance right now either. I'll just leave that there for safekeeping. Keeping this lit, that's gonna be annoying. But I'm up to the task, baby. Actually, I guess I should just clear out this whole layer. Then I can just spend an entire stream staring up at the ceiling and mining out the blocks above me. Just clear out this bottom area. I've said it before. I kind of like copped out of it after I said it before, but I 11 and a half years of Minecrafting. This world 11. It just feels like everything just came to a head right here. I'm very, very proud of it. And just very excited because like way back in the day, when I was but a wee young lad, still applying, you know, acne cream to my face, I had a world 2, because you couldn't name your Minecraft worlds back in 2010. You just had 5 choices: World 1, World 2, World 3, World 4, World 5. And World 2, I played on for months and months and months through updates. There's just this huge sprawling world. I built multiple small settlements that were all linked by this elevated rail system. I loved it. For some reason, that world never got old to me. And to this day, I've never stuck very long with the world after that. I always lost interest at some point and wanted to start new. And for the first time, probably because this is hardcore, I do not have that impulse with this particular world. So it's like World 11 kind of, maybe I'm putting too much importance on it again. But it really feels like a realization of that dream to have a long-term world that I'm just so permanently passionate and invested in. Because I'm not kidding, like when I'm sitting at work doing other tasks, my mind is thinking about this world. It's just like, what can I do next? What to change next? What's the first thing I'm doing? It's just a great way to wind down and relax. Punctuated by moments of sheer pants-shitting panic. That's how I like all my experiences, baby. Y'all, for this Mardi Gras party that we threw, Zeta made these stuffed peppers. Like peppers with like cheese in the middle of them. Like half a pepper, cut long ways. So good. When I'm away from Minecraft, I'm dreaming about Minecraft. But when I'm playing Minecraft, I'm dreaming. Oh no! Can you all hear me? My internet dropped out. Oh no! I don't know what's happening. Am I gone? Concern. Big concern. Right at the 2-hour mark. Shit. Man, this is a good stream. I'm off to a good ramble, man. What are you doing this to me? What are you doing this to me, Comcast? I'm not even making sense right now. You know, there is some internet they're laying fiber in my neighborhood right now, so I wonder if maybe that's affecting it. Yeah, my download speed is great, but of course upload is what really matters with streams. The Absent Craftsman hears me talk about stuff and sees me mine, but it's just very pixely, and now my Minecraft is black. Oh, look at that! My background right now, if you can see it, my background right now is a screenshot I took of Minecraft back in like, I think it's from 2013. I think I was playing with my buddy Logalog, Proxy Log. Well, it's not your Twitch. I can definitely see that my KBS is super low on my upload speed right now. Am I gonna get in on that fiber game? I don't know, man. So I hold irrational grudges, and this particular fiber company, Quantagon, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Your face looks like a JPEG. But I was going on a run a couple weeks ago, and like a box truck, like a U-Haul or a Penske truck type of vehicle, you know, was rolling through my neighborhood, and each panel on the truck was this giant LCD screen or LED screen advertising this cable company's fiber that was moving into our neighborhood, and it was very intentionally driving slow through our neighborhood at evening time when people are getting home from work and prepping dinner to like prime to stare out their window at this bright beacon of capitalism rolling through the neighborhood. And that disgusted me. It's like this feels gross. It feels invasive. Just like you can't even just look outside anymore without seeing a giant glowy ad stealing your eyes. So I probably should get in on that fiber game, considering the amount of data that I upload on a weekly basis to Twitch. But those bastards are gross. I probably should, especially considering the amount of lag I got going on right now. Oh, end of April's plenty of time to train up for a 5K though, Killberry. I haven't been running either. It's like, I can only pick one passion, it feels like. I was joking at the Mardi Gras party that like I've picked up drumming again, so drumming is my main hobby, and that means I'm completely focused on the upper body. I've really fallen off on running here lately myself. And I know it's as simple as getting up early, but when you're someone like me who has trouble falling asleep on a pretty regular basis, like it's really tough to consistently wake up in the morning. It was so much easier to go out and run when I was working from home. Like it's a lot harder to come home from work and then be like, yes, the first thing I will do is put on my running shoes and go out the door before it's too dark outside. That's really tough to do when you, like, going into work is a very different, it's more taxing on me than just working from home for obvious reasons, you know? You don't have to stress the hustle and bustle. I miss it. I'm not working from home as much as I would like to at the moment. I feel that. You guys are living just a wild life right now. And it's, you know, someday, and it maybe even be like someday soon, like you'll look back at these days where it's just like you were so busy and you're working to get the coffee company off the ground and, you know, just working so hard being parents that, like, you know, you'll look back at this time fondly, even while realizing that at the same time in the moment it was stressful and hectic and just hard to do on a daily basis. There will be a time when all that hard work comes due, and it's like, yeah, I was grinding. Sigma grind set, as the kids say these days. I sincerely believe that. It's true. Gotta get that St. Jude training going. We are in 2022. That means there is a definitive countdown on the days until early December when we run St. Jude. And I gotta do 2 half marathons this year because my one of my siblings is reaching a milestone birthday, and they have never run a half marathon. And so they reached out to me and said, hey, bro, want to do a half marathon with me before I reach this milestone? And I was like, hell yeah. I was kind of touched. So I got to run too. That's true. Oh, that's true. Zeta's run the marathon. Micah's got the 10K. I do the half and then Killberry does the 5K. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't think it's going to work out that way. That must have been just like a momentary dip in my internet because it seems like we're stabilized again, thankfully. That was a dive. Man, that last hip-hop beat that was just playing, the one that just ended, it really reminds me of one of the songs that I'll be drumming to in this play in about a month. Since it is a Disney-themed song involving like the children of various Disney princesses and villains, they do a like really groovy version of Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast, and it's over just like a Beastie Boys 80 or really a Kanye 808s and Heartbreak style of groovy beat. And oh, that drum beat there reminded me of it. That's gonna be a lot of fun. There's like some really swanky like 1920s style swing drumming in this production, and there's also like some super tight syncopated electronic drum beats that I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna pull off yet. I really just want to go all Neil Peart and have an acoustic drum set, and then I just whirl around in my seat and there's an electric drum set next to that one, I could switch to that for the hip hop beats. That might be overkill. Like, I want to put on the best production possible as the drummer for this, but I also want to make sure that all the attention is on the stage. Just there is in any type of musical production, there is a fine line between just like, you know, self-serving showmanship and just like noodling because it's fun for you, and serving the song. And ultimately, like that's the tightrope that every musician has to walk, is that you have to serve the song ultimately. The decisions you make should always be justified by, does this make the song better? And so that's the tightrope that I'm walking right now while preparing for these songs. I'm very excited. So I shouldn't dress as Batman to drum. I feel like that would serve the songs. Look, you know, they're heroes and villains in this story, and I feel like the Caped Crusader would blend right in. So actually, I'm not sure what my costume is going to be for this production, but I am going to be in costume. So I don't know if I'm going to be like just like a drummer boy, just like the classic, you know, Welcome to the Black Parade minus the emo part look, or Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, if you're familiar with that Beatles album cover. I don't know, I might be wearing something like that, just like a classic drummer boy, like military drummer uniform, like a toy soldier or a nutcracker, I suppose. I don't know, probably a toy soldier. Gotta talk to my theater director about that and my various drum ideas. I just want to, like, I haven't felt like this. I haven't contributed to a production like this since, like, I guess since what, like Wild Catastrophic? My sophomore year that I participated in this super fun stage show with Kilberry and quite a few of our friends in the band. And I feel the same kind of thing that I felt back then, in that I don't want to be the weak link, right? I want to be like as consistent a drummer as possible, so the other musicians have their foundation, like everyone's relying on me to keep the beat and to know where I'm at independent of them, so they can rely on me for cues and whatnot. And also because there's going to be like 20 different kids who are all singing, it's like based off of my drum beats. I don't want to be the weak link, you know? I want to be solid as a rock. So that's my motivation going into this. That's my motivation for practicing as well. It's like a good, like, I'm very, very familiar with bad anxiety. Of course, this is a good kind of stress. It's productive stress. It's like, it encourages me to be the best version of me that I can be while I'm working on these drum parts. Because it's a really great show, and I want it to be a success. Yeah, that's basically me. Just mining away at this collection area. Very happy I haven't like broken through into something, and my math has been correct so far. So we got that going for us, which is nice. I picked a good spot for this. I'm glad I didn't like go up the mountain for this massive storage area. If I can pull this off where this does not interfere with any of my other builds, which are scattered throughout the underground here, then I am going to be so pleased with myself. So pleased. But as I've said before, like the way that I am wired, I always need to have some kind of project to work on. And I think that that's why Minecraft is so compatible with me personally. Is that it allows me to always have a project to work on and kind of relax with. And so my current project, which, you know, Minecraft doesn't count. I've always got a project here. My current project is providing drums for that stage play. My secondary project is providing drums for my friends' gigs, which hopefully coming up in the next couple months. But theater gets priority at the moment. And then I have like little mini. I've got every RPG quest needs side projects, needs side quests. So I've had a few side quests with like the yard and the garage over the past few weeks. Just something to keep me from like sitting anxiously on my hands at night. Or just like mindlessly scrolling, you know? I realize that like when I spend a lot of time scrolling on my phone, what I'm effectively doing is just putting my life on pause. And just like ignoring my life. Not living in the present. So I'm kind of heading back on that mindfulness train. I'm just trying to turn down my phone screen time a little bit. Like maybe it's not healthy to scroll through you know, Reddit or TikTok or Instagram or whatever until I get sleepy and then fall asleep. Maybe that's not a healthy way to approach life. I won't have to do that tonight. I am so sleepy. Good. Upload speed looks like it's stabilizing. Very nice. We're at what, 213 hours now. I blink and they're just disappearing. Gotta make sure I don't break my netherite pickaxe because I worked so hard last night getting all of my armor and tools turned to netherite. It would suck to see 4 of those netherite ores just break. Disappear out of my inventory forever. And also silky too, you know, this is only my second diamond pickaxe on this entire world. Thank you, Mending. This is where, once again, if Alpine was here, he would be like, bro, get a beacon. You gotta get some haste too on this digging. Come on. I'm making pretty good progress. Not too shabby. Nice, getting some andesite out of this deal. What's going on? A mouse dying? Glad it happened here and not when I was in the middle of combat or something. Random cat. I think those pistons we just heard, I think that was my bamboo farm. Might as well mine this out too. So compared to the excitement of planning a city and a port and roads and a giant trading hall with like a pile of free roaming, excellent professional villagers, this is kind of, you know, maybe a little less exciting than that, but this is also very necessary. And truly, I believe, adds to the legacy of World 11. Dang, I got 4 emeralds out of that one. Not too shabby there. Fortune 3. Well, I tell you what, folks. I am tired. I still have to rehearse an hour and a half worth of Disney music on drums. So I'm going to wrap up the stream here tonight. I don't expect that you guys are going to miss too many interesting things if I continue playing before the next stream. I'll probably just keep working on this. I expect it's still a mega project. It's going to take a little bit. But I expect that making this giant storage center is going to go a lot faster just because I actually know what I'm doing and I don't have to slog through the Shulkercraft video 1 second at a time. So I believe if you do miss anything, that is what you will be missing. But y'all, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's a nice, on my end at least, it was a nice low-key stream. Micah liked the low-stress stream. Coming down from a high-stress situation and needed to chill. Yeah, man. I feel you. I'm glad I could help in my own little way. So, once again, thanks for joining. Good vibes to everybody. Hope you're well. And I'm the Shasta one. Love one another. Love the people you come across. And have a good night. I'll catch you next time.